Well, guys, I am going to give you an update on this transceiver. I've been kind of battling an alignment issue with this transceiver for the past couple of weeks. Now, I could go through the alignment, and everything was fine up until I get to upper sideband. I could set the RTTY offsets just fine. I could set the lower sideband receive just fine. I could set the CW transmit offset just fine, and I could set the upper sideband receive offset just fine. The problem I had was that when I went to upper sideband and went to transmit, the radio would offset slightly, about 40 to 70 hertz. So I went through the alignment at least a half a dozen times, and I come to the conclusion that, well, there's an issue here. So I started doing some probing, and I discovered that during the CW or doing upper sideband, the CW offset was being selected. So I picked up a parts Paragon that fortunately all its boards worked except for the logic board. So the first thing I did, and the first issue that I had with the radio really was the reference board. This is the reference board that's out of that transceiver. This trimmer, I'm going to replace it because I could not get the thing to get on frequency at all. The best I could do was to get it within a couple hundred hertz, or about 120 hertz. It just was not close enough. So then this is the board, the BFO board out of this Paragon. So I wound up doing some testing and some probing with my multimeter, and I determined that either I had a leaky diode here or I had a leaky diode further up the chain on the control board. So once I swapped this board out, there was no change. I went through the alignment again, and sure enough, whenever I went to upper sideband, I had my offset. So then I went to the control board. This board here selects your offsets, and this is what you hook your RTTY inputs and everything else. So when I swapped this board out, my problem went away. So what it appears that, well, we can see the schematic here, but we got, let's see, where's my mouse? We got these transistors here that select the lines that turn the BFOs on and off. So I had a signal that was leaking back whenever I went into upper sideband transmit. It would come back and select this. I think it's this BFO here. This was the upper side, or the CW transmit. so my upper sideband was always messed up. Lower sideband was fine because it has its own crystal, which is this one here. It uses upper sideband for CW, RTTY, and of course your upper sideband, but for some reason it was leaking. So this is the board that generated all my problems. So when I get a chance, I'll go through this board and see if I can find which transistor, which diode is leaking. And as I said, this one here, I'll just replace that. This board here obviously works just fine, so I have a good spare BFO board. And I've just been on 40 meters, just chatting away, getting some signal reports, and everything's fine there. Went to 20 meters. Of course, it's pretty dead right now, but no, there's a little bit of traffic there. But yeah, I did some tests there, and I don't have this bizarre offset anymore. So tomorrow I'm going to go up on 10 meters. Maybe it'll be open, and maybe even try to work some FM with this thing. Yeah, neat old transceiver. Other than just having the minor issues, or they actually weren't quite. They were, I don't know. To me, they were minor issues. They were just annoyances because you could have operated the radio the way it was, but whoever that you were talking to on upper sideband would probably get annoyed because you keep shifting. So anyway, yeah, it works just fine now. The next challenge is I haven't decided whether I want to get the parts Paragon up and running, but it's got some other weird issues. It's powers on, but there's no display, no keyboard, no nothing. But all the other boards seem to work in it just fine. So, but with that, I'll probably just part it out and just keep boards on hand. So anyway, yeah, that's about all I got for you. Waiting for another piece of test equipment to show up, so probably do a video on that. And so yeah, nice transceiver. Anyway, guys, it's getting late, and I just wanted to do a quick follow up on this. So we'll catch you later on down the log. Bye.
And I will say, man, the fish here is great, but don't tell anybody. It's supposed to be top secret, but you know, the browns and the rainbows are biting like crazy. Over.